So many people consciously love the Most High. And when I say conscious, I mean with their own awareness. As far as you're concerned, you know, you love Him. You say out your lips that you love Him. You say, that you praise Him, you worship Him, you sing to Him. You say these things with your lips, right? And in your conscious mind, you believe it. You believe that, that you love the Most High. But unconsciously, each and every day, you are making decisions that are contrary to everything that He stands for. Things that are contrary to His desire and His will. You're making choices that are not in alignment with Him on a daily basis. And based on the scriptures, that is the definition of hating Him. So while consciously you say that you love Him, unconsciously your decisions are showing that you hate Him. Because it's impossible to love the things that He hates, or to hate the things that He loves, and to be in alignment with Him. You have to be either for Him or against Him. And to be for Him is not just an emotional feeling, but to be for Him is to also say yes to His ways, to say yes to His the things that He has put forth as being good, the things that He's called good and called clean and called righteous and called pure, the things that He has established for us to follow. You have to also have develop a desire in your heart to follow those things as well. That's what shows where your heart is. So if your heart is with all the things that are opposed to who He is and His character and what He has established and put forth and put in order, if your inclination is constantly against that, and then you even choose to follow your inclinations that are contrary to that, then in your heart you hate Him. Even though that sounds so harsh, but you got to understand, you got to bring that unconscious reality into your conscious mind so that you can choose differently, so that you can begin to be transformed by the renewing of your mind, and for your spirit to be transformed, for your mind and your heart to be transformed by His Spirit, through making a conscious decision to choose Him day to day to day, moment to moment to moment. We have such a wool pulled over our eyes that we don't see what's actually going on with us. And people always say, well, God knows my heart, type of thing. And that is the scary reality, that while you may be saying one thing, He does really know your heart. And what's in your heart most of the time, what's in your heart is going to be wicked if you're making choices that are contrary to Him. So He knows your heart, but the question is, do you know your heart? And it's time to wake up to what's the reality of what's in your heart, so that you can purge those things that are going to take you and lead to your destruction. So it's time to wake up and to become conscious of what's going on inside of you, inside your heart and mind, inside your own soul, so that you can be conscious about surrendering those things, repenting of those things, and turning from those things, and consciously choosing the ways of the Most High, so that you can hear His voice and He can direct you as to how to walk the righteous path. So many people consciously love the Most High with their lips, with their immediate thoughts, and with their emotions and feelings, but hate Him in their hearts. The Most High is a jealous God, and He visits the crookedness of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generations of those who hate Him. But He shows love and commitment to thousands, to those who love Him and guard His commands. So those who love Him will guard His commands. Those who love Him guard his commands. That's how we know that we love him. So if you want to know whether or not you truly love the Most High, ask yourself day to day, are you guarding his commands? Are you doing what he has told us to do, both as a what has already been written in his word and revealed to us that's written down in his word of what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to live our lives, and then also through a relationship with his spirit leading you and guiding you day to day as to what specifically he would have you to do, that won't be contrary to what's written in his word, but the things that he's leading you and guiding you to do, can you say day to day that you are working to guard his commands? If you can, then you can say that you love him. Then you can say that you are walking a walk of love towards him. But if that's not the case, then he counts you as one who hates him, and you bring judgment and destruction upon yourself if you don't change and come into reality. There's no need to lie to yourself or to lie to anybody else, and you can't lie to the Most High because he already knows. So it's time for us to come clean and to know ourselves, know our hearts, and surrender and return to the Most High. This is the time to come out of denial, to come out of deception, and to be truthful, be honest, be transparent, and to, you know, allow the Most High into our hearts for real, and stop faking the funk, faking the walk, So we got to walk this thing out for real, because we may be able to trick ourselves and able to trick people around us, but the Most High is not fooled in any way, shape, or form. And deep down in your own heart, you're not fooled either. We all know the wickedness of our own hearts, whether we choose to consciously accept it, take a look at it, or not. So it's time for us to look in the mirror and see ourselves for who we are, and to allow the Most High to transform us. It's time for us to love the Most High with our whole being, our whole heart, our whole mind, all of our strength. To love him actively through walking upright, choosing the things that are clean, and living righteous lives, and loving the Most High and loving each other the way that he has laid out for us to do. It's time. Be blessed. Shalom.